What's good, guys? I hope you guys are all fine this Friday afternoon. Yeah, I'm back again with another One Piece review for a manga, chapter 931, I believe it is. This title is called Osoba Mask. I'm guessing from what I saw this morning, basically. Yeah. So literally the chapter starts back up again with Sanji carrying his raid suit can, and Page One is thinking, why is he carrying a can for? He's just gonna throw that can at me, but um. Turns out that Sanji's raid suit is actually a stealth suit, and it's something that Sanji's wanted for a pretty much a long time. He was very interested in the Sukenomi fruit, which was held by Absalom, but now it is Shuri that's got it, the second in charge of the Blackbeard Pirates, and he's in charge of that invisibility fruit. So all Sanji wanted it for basically was to become the ultimate pervert and to just sneak up on ladies and spy them when they're naked. That was Sanji's main dream. And the irony of this, as he said in this chapter, is the family that he hates, the German family, which is his family, has created something that he's always wanted, which is a stealth invisibility kind of suit or power. Basically, the fight, they show a little bit of some sequences like him versus Page One. I do like Page One's Spinosaurus slash human hybrid form. He looks awesome. It's either like I'm torn between which hybrid form is better, his, Rob Lucci's, or Drake's. But I'm leaning towards Drake's. But Page One, he's also got me there. But he looks badass in his human hybrid form. We see a little bit about what Lord knows from the German kingdom as well, with what I forgot the dude's name from the Fire Tank Pirates, because what he was saying as well is he used to read the little comic strips that they had for German kingdom. Basically they portrayed them as the bad people, which in my opinion they are as well, and Law used to read the same comic strips as a kid as well. But I'm forgetting the guy's name. What's his name again? He's always got his tongue out. It's not Gotti. What's his name now? He always goes Rero. I forgot what his name was, but yeah. Basically the North Blue. I think a lot of kids were reading those German 66 Kingdom those comic book strips. That's why they know about them that much. So like Law, like he says that he wasn't a big fan of them, but he just knew that they were around, and he knew that about Sanji's raid suit because of that comic book strip, which is understandable because they're both from the North Blue, and yeah, it kind of makes sense that Law would know about that. But the chapter also skips to Robin in Thingy's party. What's wrong with me today? Like Kazuki Odin's party, basically, and she's sneaking around trying to find the real poneglyph, those royal poneglyphs, because there's four, and the four emperors have them. So basically Shanks, I think Blackbeard has one, Kaido and Big Mom. So now they got Big Moms, but now they're after Kaido's Blackbeard, and Robin is snooping around, and basically she gets caught up by an Onibi One. My pronunciations are so terrible. The Onibi One gang, or like an organization. Basically it's an organization of ninjas, and they say, what are you doing here, who are you, and why are you snooping around? And Nico Robin has to find an excuse basically for her just to say, oh, I'm lost her, so I'm kind of looking for the toilet guys, if you want to help me out. You know, I'm a very beautiful geisha, and I'm just trying to find some direction to where to go. But we all know what she's after, but these guys now, they're like, oh, like what are you doing here? Because this is very suspicious that you walk around and you're touching things in a very weird way, like a spy way. But yeah, it's basically like a two-page it's a double page spread that we see first of like this huge ass crew of ninjas, and then it's a second page after just them just saying like, basically just trying to get like information from Robin, why she's basically snooping around. More of that is obviously going to get developed later on throughout the chapters in one. Also we're going to find out to what they want to do to Robin, to if she's going to get punished, or if she's going to get away with it, or if she's going to fight them, she's going to get help from We do not know yet. But it also skips on as well to the end to another curveball that's been thrown at us. Odo with his curveballs. So we found out what happened to Big Mom basically from the last chapter. She's washed up on the same show that Luffy washed up on with the Thousand Sunny, but it's just Big Mom by herself. She's been separated from her crew, like how the Straw Hat Pirates were separated, at the start of this arc. So yeah, Big Mom has lost her memories, so she doesn't know who she is, she doesn't know where she is, and Chopper is like, I think that should kill her, but I think that she's gonna start asking questions like, why am I here? Like obviously, like how a person who's lost their memories, and this opens a new possibility now of her joining the Straw Hat, basically like helping out the Straw Hat crew, in my opinion, because like Chopper might be like, listen, like your name is I don't know, Sandra, you know, you are my half sister, you are one of the strongest people alive, you know, this person kind of did this so and so to you. Chopper can just make up some crazy lie, you know, because he's got that little childish brain like in his mind. So basically they can make up some ridiculous lies, and once Smoothie, Perospero, Flampe, and the rest of the Big Mom Pirates, her actual family, find it, they were like, oh, I know, like you're our mother, but how can she believe like them when like Chopper is telling them like yeah, you know, you're part of our crew. This Amnesia Big Mom, right, is really throwing a big curveball now to what basically how the final fight is going to be like. She's obviously going to be like on like Luffy's side, because she's got amnesia. Like for amnesia as well, the author can literally write in when she gets her memories back. It could be at the end of this arc. So basically, like Luffy will be like, "Oh, remember that time where I went to your island and I messed up all your stuff, like good times." And then she just remember that it was just all flashback. She might get her memory back, like I don't know, the next chapter, like Chopper might say like, oh yeah, Big Man, you're very evil. Like you never know, but I'm pretty sure, like knowing how the Straw Hats are and how they use Brulee for her powers with like the mirrors, I think that they're gonna use her. Obviously, Big Mom is gonna be a powerhouse. They're gonna need her help. They can't beat that thing, that dragon, by themselves. So obviously, they're gonna need Big Mom's help, and that's literally Luffy's luck. Like Luffy and his crew's luck is literally ridiculous. Like the amount of luckiness that they've actually gotten, like throughout the entirety of One Piece is crazy. But yeah, guys, that was just another review of One Piece. This chapter is on picograms as well. It's all on steroids. I'm telling you, it's all on the picograms. But yeah, tell me your thoughts below to how they want to use Big Mom. Tell me how Robin is gonna get out of this little predicament with that crew, with that gang. And tell me your thoughts on Sanjis race, because I think I liked it. It was a solid chapter, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you liked it, if you feel like what I had to say. You can dislike it if you didn't like what I have to say, but you know, it's your opinion, it's your choice. And yeah, I'll see you next week for another review of One Piece 932. So Preston signing out. Peace.